Today we're talking about why asking how to lose weight loss fast is the wrong question. How to lose weight fast is the wrong question. I want to tell you why. Have you ever gotten stressed and then all you could focus on was the thing that was stressing you out? Like if you just got a nasty email from someone or you got into an argument and your body starts tensing up, you get adrenaline flowing through your system, and then all you can think about is that thing. What she said, what he said, what blah, 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 and it's going on in your mind. You just want to reply. Every instinct in your body is just wanting to remove that threat. That's what weight loss does for you. Weight loss triggers you to feeling incredible stress and pressure, and you want to relieve that pressure. So doctors, magazines, just our whole culture promotes this idea that weight loss is gonna, weight gain, obesity is gonna kill you. And it's an immediate threat. You're gonna have a heart attack tomorrow. You might die very soon, and you're gonna die. That creates stress and pressure in your nervous system where you then need, like, and I'm talking need as in like you need water to live. So you need food to live. You need to get rid of weight. You need to get rid of it now. It is a big problem. And so you Google or YouTube how to lose weight loss fast, because I got a big freaking problem. And that right there, that setup, that stress setup is gonna set you up for failure. Because when you stress out, you will oversimplify. Oversimplification is the number one problem when people try to lose weight. Weight loss is mental, emotional, psychological, nutritional, relational, spiritual. When you try to just simplify it to nutrition or exercise or a combination of the two, you are going to set yourself up for failure. It's what everyone is around you is doing. I understand that. Like everyone around you is saying, you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. You need to lose it now. Go on a diet. Go on a diet. Go on a diet. Go exercise. Go exercise. And so you have these messages rolling around in your head. How do I lose weight fast? So you go search it, and that answer comes up. That's the wrong question, though. That's the wrong question. I understand why it is so tempting, because you think that weight loss will solve all your problems, right? If you lost weight and you got rid of it fast, then all that pressure would be off your back. Your relatives would shut up. Your doctor would shut up. Your guilt and consciousness would shut up. You'd have more energy. You wouldn't feel bad about yourself. These are all things that you imagine would be the result of losing weight. So you have this pressure from other people. You have this ideal fantasy where if you lose weight, then everything will be better. And that is blinding you. That is blinding you to the reality. When you try to oversimplify and try to lose weight just by eating less food, basically, or just switching your diet, or just exercising more, or just changing your diet, eating healthier, it doesn't work. And I know that is so crazy to hear. And I know it's so crazy to hear. You might even be thinking, but here, let me give you an example about BMI. You've heard before that BMI it's bad to have high BMI. It's good to have low BMI, right? Well, all the doctors, all they do is talk about BMI. They talk about your high BMI, how you got to get that BMI, body mass index, below 30. 30 is the cutoff for obesity. Well, did you know that around in the 1990s, the doctors and health industry, they just shifted the BMI overnight to be lower? That was back, 20, 30 years ago. But it was arbitrary. One day, BMI, what was considered overweight, was like at 35. And then they lowered it down to 30 overnight. So that alone should give you a clue. But also, let me tell you a story when I was a personal trainer. I was working at a gym. part of our intake process was taking people's BMI. So we'd step on a scale, take their height, look at the chart, right? Height's on the column, weight's on the bottom. You get a number. And this guy, he looked like maybe like a firefighter, like kind of, if you've seen those big strongman competitions where they're not like weightlifting, they're like lifting barrels and they're lifting like big logs and they're like throwing things and you look at the strongman competitions and these guys are big. Like they don't have six packs. They're more like football linebackers. They got a lot of fat on them too. This guy comes into the gym and he is one of those guys. And I am intimidated as hell, by the way. Because I can tell this guy's in shape. I can tell he the way he holds himself, the way he talks, he knows his way around the gym. And here I am, some measly little personal trainer who's going to try to sell him on something. God, I hated those days in the gym when I had to sell everybody stuff. Anyways, so we take his BMI. We put him on the scale, we take his height, and it says he is grossly obese. And he's like, no, this can't be right. This can't be right. And I'm like, at this point, years ago, I said, well, I mean, numbers don't lie. Look at the chart. And he's like, well, no, take my body fat. Take my body fat. So I'm like, all right, I'll take your body fat. Here, do this, blah, blah, blah. Take your body fat. His body fat was 12%. The scale was telling me, the BMI chart was telling me he was overweight. Obese, actually. But his body fat was like it was like barely any. 12% for a guy that's like really good. Just really low. Like I don't even want to say good or bad. He's not obese. And then it just clicked on me. I had this realization. It was like, holy crap. It's only measuring height and weight. So if I was 5 feet tall and I worked out like a lot, just absolutely shredded, had huge biceps, huge legs. I was only 5 feet, but I was big. Like, let's say I was huge, just like big biceps. That would the BMI would say I was obese. Even if I was 1% body, even if I had 0 body percent fat, 0 body percent fat. If I was a short guy with tons of muscle, so I weighed a lot. If I was short and weighed a lot, the BMI would say I was obese, even if that weight was all muscle. So BMI doesn't take into account fat versus muscle. It's an entirely flawed system. And I bring that up because oftentimes doctors, the health industry, insurance, the medical, whatever, everyone just focuses on BMI. And that's the example of oversimplification, where it's like, you're missing the point. There is something blatantly, like, if you pause and think about it for 1 second, there is something grossly wrong with how you're approaching your health goals, your weight loss goals. If you just start talking about BMI, you are missing something big. So, weight loss enlightenment, we see through that. We see through that illusion, that ignorance, that tunnel vision, that magical thinking. When you want to lose weight fast, you're in tunnel vision. You're focusing on losing weight like you're trying to reduce your BMI, but you're missing all the other variables. It's like you maybe go to the relationship doctor and you say, doctor, how do I have a good relationship? And the doctor says, well, you got to smile a lot. You got to smile and listen and nod your head. It's that's the key to have a good relationship. Okay, I gotta smile, I gotta listen. And so you go smile, you listen, and yeah, but it doesn't work. It's too simple. It's too simple. And I know it's hard to get. I know it's hard to understand when you first get into these new paradigms, intuitive eating and health at every size. These are enlightenments for a lot of people. I know it's different. But what you have to do is reflect upon your own experience. Back in the day when I was a monk, when I lived as a monk for 13 months, the thing that got me to, not even go to college graduation, but to be a monk instead was this quote by the Buddha. That Buddha said, don't take my word on anything, bro. Try it out for yourself, bro. The Buddha said that. He didn't say bro, but he said try it out for yourself. Don't take my word on it just because I'm the Buddha. Don't take your doctor's word on it just because he's the doctor or she's the doctor. You know, what's been your experience? And when you reflect on your experience, you're going to find that a lot of people are going to find, holy shit, whenever I try to just focus on nutrition and focus on exercise, something doesn't feel right to me. Something doesn't feel right to me. Something's a little bit off. And that sign right there is your intuition. That sign right there is your body trying to communicate with you. There is a different, better way to rethink, relive, and re-experience, I'll say weight loss, quote unquote, but I really mean well-being. People, when they try to get into weight loss, they really are talking about well-being, in my opinion. They want to lose weight, so all these things happen, like, why do you want to lose weight? Be more attractive, confident, more peace of mind, less stress. It becomes this, like, umbrella for all these different feelings that you hope to solve through weight loss. And it's like, don't wait for weight loss to stop you. Don't wait on weight loss. Like, let go of weight loss. Seriously, let go of weight loss. Rethink everything. And I know this is just the beginning, but it's important that, you know, the first step in intuitive eating is rejecting the diet mentality. Because that diet mentality is out there in the world. It's out there, it's prevalent, and you really need to get grounded in a firm scientific and personal understanding of how these things don't work. How oversimplification, how asking the question and focusing on how do I lose weight fast, that's not the right way of thinking. And it's not going to get you the results. Because if you lose weight fast, guess what? You'll gain it back fast too. And you'll gain more weight back probably. So, you know, when you ask the question, how do I lose weight fast? It's gonna backfire on you. And you don't want that. So, go to weightlossenlightenment.com. Schedule a strategy session with me. Let's talk. All right, that's what I got today. Peace.